Okay. So do you need me here? Because I can go work with the girls, so while
Yeah,
yeah?
that's fine, yeah.
Okay.
Tumblr, you know, you can have your portfolio on Tumblr. Some people they do. Then you can have Wix. Some people use Wix. You can just create your own. And there is WordPress.com. So how does it work? You just put your name here, and you can just create a site. It's the same as the normal WordPress, but the only thing is, the URL you will get is, you know, johnsmith.wordpress.com. So obviously, as you know, it's not very useful. It's still picked up by Google, you know, the SEO is good. I have a retoucher in Italy, he's using exactly this thing. And, you know, his pictures are on Google image search, you know, my name comes up from his site. So that still works, but it's not very good.
So your website would be known as blah 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 .wordpress.com.
Well, yeah, you don't want that. You don't, you know. If they want to say, okay, we are just kind of UK-based company.co.uk.
Okay.
If it's organization.org,
Yeah.
so there are different things you
Yeah.
can do. You know, if you are mainly on the mainland in Europe, you would probably go .eu.
Okay.
So these are different things. Okay, so WordPress.com. If you are a student, great. If you are a professional, I wouldn't go for it. So we go for the real WordPress, which is WordPress.org. And so there's few things before you download the WordPress you need to do, and that would be .0101, but that doesn't matter. So this is your domain, and for your domain, you have all these files, the HTML, CSS, and these are basically text, images, videos, whatever you want to put there. So just like you have these files on your computer, the same way they're sitting on the server. So you are using the FTP and you put the files on the server. Server is exactly like your computer. There's no difference. This computer is always on, it's always connected. You could use your own computer as a server, but you don't want your computer switched on 24 hours a day. So that's the server. So people who are, your clients in Australia, I don't know, Antarctica,
Japan.
in Japan, they can always see your files, these files. Does it kind of make sense so far?
Yeah.
So there's two things you need to buy. You need to buy the domain name and the hosting. Now there are some free hosting companies. You can look for yourself.
What would you type in?
Hmm?
I would
Just,
have done that. What would you type into?
If you want to look for free hosting company.
Right, it's okay.
I haven't used them because it's my business, so. The hosting, it's gonna be. So we're talking about £46 to run your own website for a year. I mean, that's what? How many Starbucks? I don't know, maybe 5 Starbucks? Or, I don't know. No, it's not much. So to get your domain name, I use this company, GoDaddy. Shop around, have a look. I use them. The only reason I use them is because I already have hosting with them, so it makes sense.
Yes.
I don't have to redirect to their hosting. So, look, I look for this domain here, just a random, and that's what is it? $6.99. $6.99 per year. They're probably gonna charge me 10 pounds next year. But sometimes if you pay for
The name that
Yes.
everyone's after, then it goes up into the thousands, and people resell them, don't they,
Yes.
on the GoDaddy website if they've already
exactly,
got
yes.
that domain. Then they put it out for sale.
And then they clever developers, they would buy some hosting, and they have the WordPress out there. So all I have to do here is just go WordPress, and it's gonna install it for me. I haven't used it. And then upload it online. So yesterday I have already set up.
Sorry, just to
Mhm.
clarify. So
Mhm.
when you download the, was it WordPress?
Yeah.
This is what will come up, like this.
No. When you download the WordPress, you're gonna get
You save it somewhere in a zip file
yeah.
onto your laptop computer, and then
So download
Yeah.
this, put it on your, say for your desktop.
desktop. Yeah.
Somewhere you can find it basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was quick. It's more than I thought it was. Because the internet here is sometimes a little bit slow. So.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I was wrong. It's only 6 megabytes.
Oh.
So you saw how quick that was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was confused because my look here. You see here. So that's the connection to my my hosting. All it is, it's just the address to the host. WordPress, and what you would do, okay, so I've uploaded everything out there already, but just for so you upload everything to your hosting.
Okay.
Does it make sense, kind
yeah,
of thing?
Yeah.
And I know it's a little bit of a lot to take in the first time, but it's not so complicated.
While you're saying it, I'm visualizing doing it as well. So
Yeah, perfect. So once you have all these things uploaded there, instead of tweaking you need to connect your database. Instead of tweaking it inside you can open this WP config and you can type it there. You can just do it in the browser. So once it's all uploaded, you're gonna get I think it's not difficult, but if you haven't done it, this would be a bit yeah, you see? So MySQL, that's the database. So you open this. see. So you need the username. So that's the username, put in the username. The name of the host. Password. I think that's it. Let's see. If it gives me an error, then I have to go back and. Oh, try again. So I have to do the database name. Name. Okay, it's the same, database and username is the same. In this case, I don't know, it could be different maybe in other. So let's try this. Try again. Oh,
Password
the
again.
password,
Yeah.
I have to do it again. So. Yeah, wonderful. So now I just give it the title. So this is. It's gonna be retouching site username. It's indexed by Google, but this is not so important. So I leave it as it is because later on I want this on Google anyway, so we can leave it. Here we go. So it's gonna just ask you to log in. So, gee, does anybody remember the username?
Problem with username and password, you end up creating quite a few.
Few. Just remember them.